Hi guys, this is your daily from Tuesday, March 26th. So first we'll start with air signs. You're agreeing to something, you're saying yes to something, you're trying to be comfortable, you're trying to compromise, you're trying to meet somebody halfway. You're also trying to even bend a little bit over backwards, trying to make something better. Air signs for today too, it feels like you're going to be reaching out, making phone calls, trying to connect with somebody, trying to maybe schedule an appointment, maybe it's a doctor's appointment, maybe it could be a hair appointment, but either way you're making a schedule, you're organizing a schedule, or maybe you are scheduling someone to come to your home, maybe it's in reference to a party, a setup, a buffet, a catering, maybe it's that type of service. But I do feel like for air signs today, kind of waking up, pushing through the day, feeling a little bit tired, not all the energy that you normally would have. Some of you are planning on hitting the gym after work. A couple hit before work, but some are hitting after work. It also feels like meeting up with some friends. I don't know who's sitting at some kind of demonstration or party, maybe at a friend's house. Seems to be about 8 to 12 of you sitting around, passing things around, looking at them. So whatever kind of demonstration that is for. Also feel like somebody too was working with Avon, selling Avon, pushing Avon, distributing Avon, something about Avon. There's some of you who I feel like are taking a long walk through a wooded area today. Feels like there's just a lot of trees around. Careful of the branches that you're stepping on. Also, too, watch out for any snakes. I just feel like snakes may be a surprise snake jumps. So just be careful of that. Some of you are also dealing with fixing up your home, doing some refurbishing, doing some redesigning, redecorating, adding contrast, colors, texture. So that feels really positive. Some of you may be dealing with electricians that you may need electrical or plumbing done. But this feels like you're trying to get something done before hot summer months come. So maybe you're trying to get your air conditioning system or your ductwork in order. Fire signs. Fire signs, it feels like you're trying to reach a certain destination. It feels like you have a goal in mind and you're trying to get from point A to point B without a lot of distraction, not wasting a lot of time. It also feels like time is really important for fire signs, that you're trying to measure or calculate how long it will take you to get from point A to point B. It also feels like this could be job related. Maybe if you're flying from one destination to another, feels like a lot of paperwork, maybe carrying an attaché case. I just see a lot of paperwork here. It also feels like too there might be trouble with certain hotel accommodations that you're hoping to have, but be careful with that. It feels like you might have to get downgraded for a little bit, but with that we'll give you an upgrade within the next day. So for some of you, I'm hearing that things are healing within you. It feels like you're getting through faster over something. It also feels like too you've decided to focus more on yourself right now, your finances, and your career goals. You're putting love on the back burner. For some of you, somebody is wanting to get a second chance, wanting to make things better, trying to get things to work. I do feel like the fire signs that you'll have that opportunity within 90 days. Let me do water signs. Water signs, it feels like there's something to do with legalities, legal issues, paperwork, court hearings, settlements, lawsuits, whatever. Could be divorce, could be custody battles, but I do feel like things are going to go in your favor with your sign. I also do feel like somebody is working on their weight or weight loss, or somebody is concerned with weight loss, one or the other. I do feel like there is something in reference to shaving. Be very careful shaving. It just feels like a nasty cut, but it's not just the cut, it's the fact that there might be some rust on those razors, which could also cause a big problem. So be careful with that, because it's like an infection. Something's not right. Be very careful shaving. I also feel like the name Mike is really important in the water sign. Coming with Michael. I'm also feeling like somebody is thinking about you heavily, whoever this is for. If your partner water sign is named Michael, or if you are Michael, feeling like you're thinking about somebody very heavily. It also feels like somebody in reference to good as you thought it would be. But there is going to be some communication. I don't feel like it's bad or negative, but I feel like you're just not getting to hear this time what you wanted to hear, or the person's not saying what you need them to say. Some of you may be waiting for an apology, but I don't feel like you're going to get that on this first round of conversation. But be patient because it is coming. For those of you that are single water signs, there is going to be love in the air, and that's going to come right around springtime. So things are going to start balancing out, and you will not be spending all the time by yourself. So that's good. Earth signs. Earth signs, salt water, salt water. So whether that's you taking a bath, getting in some Epsom salt, clearing yourself, cleansing yourself. I also feel like somebody may be also by the ocean. It does feel like with earth signs too. There's something in reference to steam. So whether you're taking a hot bath, whether you're doing a steam room type of thing, there's something to do with steam that feels to be very positive for you. Feels like it's going to create some type of cleansing. Also getting all the toxins out of your pores. Um, for some of you, you may be doing some bird watching. I don't know who this is for. I see the binoculars. I see you watching different birds, seeing different colors, different types of birds, and it feels like this is part of a hobby. Some of you are doing photography, a lot of shooting, a lot of pictures. Most of it is having to do with nature. So hopefully my finger's not over this microphone and you can hear me. So I do feel like a lot of the photography has to do with nature. So it's different animals in the wild itself. Some of you may be around Africa. I'm also feeling some near Saudi Arabia, and I'm also hearing India. So for those of you around these different places, I am feeling that there is a balance, but there's trouble with family members. Somebody's going back and forth with a family member or constantly in the middle of an argument with a family member. But I do feel things are going to start to heal over. Things are going to start to mend. Relationships are going to get better. They're going to be going toward a more positive yet neutral space, meaning a respect for one another's positions or decisions, but at the same time not passing any judgment either way, them on you or you on them. In general, the messages that I'm getting for today feels like there could be something not feeling quite right on the inside. For some of you, it may be a little uneasiness, a little being a bit unsettled, not being able to accept a situation that may have occurred. But I do feel like there is going to be a first time, a first chance, a first step. So whatever that means for you, there's going to be an opportunity to address something or take the first step at fixing this or the initiation. Also, too, some of you could just have a very nervous stomach and a gassy stomach or a bloating type of stomach. Remember your probiotics. Remember the probiotics. They help so much with daily digestion. They help with going to the bathroom. They help keeping your stomach calm and getting rid of the bloat. So please be aware of that. Some of you are wanting to be outside a lot, not wanting to be inside. You may be wanting to get away from somebody who's inside the house. So you're trying to be outside as much as possible. Some of you are working on a car, trying to repair or rebuild a car, a vehicle. Some of you are doing this as a hobby. Some of you are doing this because you need a vehicle to drive. There is somebody who has to be very careful of your brakes. If you're feeling that you're pushing your brakes all the way down to the floor, be very careful of that because you definitely need to get those brakes checked. There's something not right with your brakes. Don't take a risk. You know, even if you have to just take it in to get evaluated, a lot of times that won't cost you anything, so get it checked. And then with the car too, some of you aren't doing your oil changes. If you want that car to be around for a while, you got to get your oil changes done, okay? I'm here in the name Jason, and Lisa, or Eliza, or Lisa, or Alyssa. Whoever that's for, take your time and start taking care of yourself right now. Focus on what your needs are rather than focusing on a relationship or a situation. Right now it's time to get your things in order, trying to get yourself back on track. Somebody's doing some swimming today. It feels like exercising. Definitely doing some swimming. It feels like there's going to be a lot of aquatherapy. That's what I'm hearing, a lot of aquatherapy. There is somebody who's checking things by the minute. Either keep checking your phone, see if somebody called. There's something going on with by the minute. So I don't know what that means, or if you're doing something last minute.
making a last-minute decision, trying to finish something very quickly, or you're not giving somebody enough time. Definitely feels like it could be that as well. For some of you, you're signing off on something. You're signing a document, finishing something, ending something, buying something. But as some of you are definitely making a purchase, but I definitely see documents being signed here. So be careful what you sign. Make sure, even though you think you're trying to impress the person you're standing in front of by just signing it right away and not reading anything, no, no, no. Show how smart you are. Take your time. Read everything, even the fine print, very carefully before you sign anything. Make sure you understand exactly what the terms and conditions are. Some of you have not taken care of your advance directive or your will or life insurance, something of that nature. Something needs to be rechecked, redone, readdressed. I believe that you also may want to change some of the names who you have left someone in charge of your estate or your monies, your finances, your health. Whoever it is that you had previously, make sure, go over your paperwork, make sure everything is still the way you would want it to be now. Sometimes they need to be updated, okay? So that's pretty much all I have to say for today, except for some of you are dealing with hockey game, maybe watching hockey games, I don't know. But I keep hearing about hockey. So whoever that's for, enjoy yourself, have fun, and I'm being told to be careful crossing the streets. Be careful crossing the street. I don't know who it is. Feels like somebody may have a limp. So if you have a limp, you're using crutches, or if you're, God forbid, in a wheelchair, please be careful. It's something about when you see the lights that are there to tell you when you can cross. There's going to be some kind of malfunction with those things. So make sure it looks like the traffic is going to stop before you proceed across, no matter what that sign says, because I just feel like there might be a malfunction with that. So make sure you have enough time to get across the street. Okay, be very, very careful. It seems like it's a very busy highway, whoever that's for. So meanwhile, look for me in a little while for a super chat. I'll be doing one question for $25. As always, my grandmother and I will be there. Hope you can meet us.